Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I'm especially excited about today's video because I'm doing a collab with one of my dearest friends, Kate, over at She's Drinking Coffee. We were having a wonderful conversation about how we are so blessed to be able to live a luxurious and abundant life on a budget, and we wanted to share our life experience with you about that. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I live an abundant, luxurious life on a low income. So I'm going to get right into it. I really have noticed in my own life that, and because I've made a lot more money than I do now, that the more money I make, the more money I seem to want, and it never is enough. And when you make a lot of money, you don't realize how much you're actually making, and you end up spending it on things that you don't really need and things that don't bring you that much value. I was thinking about this the other day, and I asked myself, what really brings me value? What do I get a lot of joy out of that I really love? And a few of the things that bring me joy that I love is, number one, I love spending time with animals, and you guys probably know that I love cats and dogs, and the animals love me. I love socializing, being with friends. I like to play games. I love to go on walks. I love to dance. That's something. I love listening to music. I enjoy movies. I love reading, and I especially love baking and cooking. So many of the things that I really love are definitely not expensive hobbies, and are things that I can definitely do on a budget. You know, I used to feel like I would go out to eat more or spend more on entertainment and things. It's not that some of those things weren't nice, but you know, after I've done them a few times, I feel like it's one of those things I may do only once every now and then. Example, State Fair. It's quite expensive to go, and it's nice, but it wouldn't be something I felt a need to do every year. Many times, many of the things that I enjoy doing are things that are frugal anyway. And so that's what I kind of wanted to chat with you guys about, is what I have noticed in my own life is that no matter how much money you, quote, make, it never feels like enough. And what I've noticed about some of the folks that I've met on this channel is some of the people that seem to have the most peaceful life are the folks that are living on a lower income, which may seem surprising. But I remember I had spoken to you guys a long time ago about a dear friend of mine that her and her husband together made a really good income. And I had mentioned, you know, gosh, it must be a real blessing to have such a nice income. She said, you would think so. But because we have this nice income, we also have a lot of expenses, and so we use almost all the income for all of the bills. So a large house payment, a couple car payments, you know, some charge car bills, you know, all these other things, and expectations, because family members knew that they made more money, so there were family obligations there. And so, you know what, sometimes having less, I personally think, can give you more peace. And that's kind of what I'm noticing in my life, is that I'm just finding that I'm so grateful for everything I do have, that I'm learning that I really enjoy being at home and can find so much to do around here, and I'm learning new skills. One of my biggest things that brings me a lot of joy, I know I mentioned it, is the Libby app. I've been downloading a lot of books on there. I've also been reading my magazines. I didn't resubscribe to my magazines, and I've been reading them off my Libby app. I also have taken some free classes through the library. There's all sorts of extremely frugal ways that you can do things. And if there are things you love to do that you think are a little bit pricey, you may be able to find alternatives, or you may save money in other areas and save up for it. So let's say you really wanted to get a holiday pedicure, but you're like, you know, that I don't want to spend $35 on a pedicure, but you really want it badly. Maybe you could go to a place where they get pedicures at a beauty college, and maybe you could get it for $20. Or possibly you find that you ask your friends to chip in, and so if they give you a gift, instead of giving you a gift, maybe they give you $5, and maybe you make $20 babysitting, something like that. There's always alternatives of doing some of the fun and wonderful things that you like. All I know is that the more time goes on, the more I realize how much I have to be grateful for. And I'm especially grateful to all of you. I definitely believe that we can all live an abundant life on a lower income or a budget. I think it really can be done. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this videos, please consider subscribing. I know most of you know about Kate already, but please, after you're done watching this video, I would sure love it if you would hop on over to Kate's channel. Her channel is called She's Drinking Coffee. I'll link her below. I know you'll feel like you're right at home when you go over to her place. She has a lot of fabulous videos. That's all I have to say for now. I want you all to know I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.